this shoe and that sandal over there, they were made by a Hungarian shoemaker, and they were at that time made to measure. It was in one of the suburbs in Budapest where it was made. This would have been with a summer clothing. So in the summer, that was men or women have worn this type of shoes. It was very difficult to keep them clean because that it should not get dirty, and the white part which became dirty was very difficult to wash. In the meantime, it had to be this part and this part shiny. It should not go to the white part. The shoes had to be shined every day. It was a very old-fashioned feudalistic type of society. So in the middle class did have servants who made some type of the job. But after 45, this has ceased. But I still would shine my shoes on a daily basis if I'm at home. And I would not put shoes on which would be dirty.
And what kind of suit? Would you wear a light or a dark suit with it?
No, that we did not wear dark suit in the summertime unless it was for a funeral. But it was usually very light colored, and it could be anything. Many times it was just some kind of a heavy linen type of suit which was made, but naturally they were usually made to measure. You have to realize Hungarian, it was a very class-conscious society. And my father was a physician, and my mother was from a well-to-do family, for which reason all of the clothing which we had was made to measure. The suits for the men, they were made by tailors. The ladies were, it was a seamstress who came to the house. And the seamstress made the ladies not outside wear, but they were wearing inside of the house. They made the shirts for the men. They made the handkerchiefs for the men. And they made the underwear of the men. The underwear, which I said that I don't have any example anymore, because if an underwear became old, that became usually the one with which they dusted at home. That type of handkerchiefs, they were all chosen by the ladies of the house, cut and hand-rolled, and as you could see in one of the corners, they were initialed. Now the way I can prove it to you, those were the lady members of the house who did it. And once I was asked, how can I prove it that they are from Hungary? It's very easy. In Hungary, we use the name in a different way. I would be called in Hungary Forbath Peter, while here Peter Forbath. And as you can see, all my Hungarian initials are FP, and all my Canadian initials would be PF. But that is just the way we usually had. But these are all FP monogram, so these are Hungarian handmade handkerchiefs.
That material was used for what?
You were asking me where did I wear the shoes.
Yes.
And in summertime we wear light colored suits, and it was a cotton type of thing. So from this material I had a suit made, and from the same material I have a shirt made, and you can see it again, it is initialed.
Who did the initials?
They were all my sisters, or my mother, my aunt, or the grandmother.
Not
So
the
they were-
seamstresses?
that was usually made by the ladies of the family. The evening for the ladies were doing some embroidery, initialing the wear which we had, or mending socks. And mending socks, that was quite a job to do. From this material, I had a suit and I had a shirt, so I could do it two ways. If I went, let's say, to a church, I had a shirt of this type and a jacket. This was a summer shirt, as you can see, it was short-sleeved, and I wore it to a suit in the summer. Or I could have the pants and this type of shirt, and this was probably as, how would I say, leisurely you could go to the street. Less than that, well-dressed person could not go even when he was fairly young. So there was no such a thing that in a T-shirt or anything you could go out to the streets. I mean, the customs were at that time fairly strict. That was a dress shirt which I wore to a suit, and I probably could wear it to the black suit if I would wear a striped type of thing. And as you could see it, initialed, it's all, everything is initialed. And by that time, the French cuff was out of fashion, for which reason it is a button-down type of shirt. But it's all in Hungarian, and it was all made by the seamstress who came to the house. The socks had to match if I had a tie on. If it wasn't, it had to be that this type had to match the color of the suit. So probably for this suit, I could wear this pair of shoes. Or if I wanted to have, because in summertime we had sandals, I could wear this pair of sandals also to this type of suit. We did not wear short pants unless it was a sport event. Usually beyond teenage, short pants were not commonly worn by men. But we had for summertime, and when we went, let's say, for an excursion, we did wear short pants because long pants were then a hindrance.